So, you want to speak to girls, but you always end up fumbling, disappointed, and honestly just hating yourself. I know exactly what it feels like. Because in March 2022, I was so socially anxious to the point which I can't even say a single word to a girl without thinking that I'm a absolute loser. But after 9 years of constantly improving my social skills, I've realized the only reason why I couldn't speak to girls was all because it was just about my responsibility. I'll give you 3 brutal truths of how to easily speak to girls without being a creep. And if you stay to the end, I'll give you the ultimate brutal truth which will save you years of suffering. 1. Fix your mindset. This means that you need to understand that you actually have responsibility and control pretty much 100% of the things that you think, act, and do. You probably have some limiting beliefs, saying that it's so hard to take responsibility for my life, but I don't know how to take responsibility for my life. I just want you to ask one question to yourself. How much do you want to stay in the states of social anxiety suffering for the rest of your whole entire life? The placebo effect states what you genuinely believe becomes the reality. If you genuinely believe that I can be 100% responsible for my life and the actions that I do on a daily basis, trust me, you get your power back, and most importantly, your life becomes more enriching. You are the only person who is 100% responsible for your life. You have 2 options: the states of suffering or the glimpse of hope to change. If I were you, right, in that state of life where I was, right, so many years ago, I would choose this. No matter how small the hope was, right, at least it was hope. At least I knew that I was chasing what I actually wanted. Stop giving excuses. Because honestly, ask yourself, have you genuinely admitted to yourself that you can change? How does saying that, oh, my life is so shit, it's in shambles, help you become a better person? It doesn't. Instead, just say, I can control every single thing in my life about myself, and your life gets so much better. Bro, when I first started changing my life in March 2022, I had zero belief in myself. No believing in me. That's the turning point where I decided that I really had to change. The actionable step for this part of the video: say to yourself every single day, I am 100% responsible for my thoughts, actions, emotions. 2. Genetics don't matter. This means that you can honestly attract girls without God-like genetics. Genetics don't define you. You define your genetics. So what if you were not born with God-like genetics of being social? In that case, is it the exact same thing with people making money? There are so many cases of people who came out of poverty and became millionaires. So it's obviously that genetics is not the main thing here. It's taking action. There's something that's gonna set you apart from the rest. Perhaps you have some limiting beliefs. I tried to change, but people keep laughing at me. Well, maybe I'm just destined to be a loser. I am living proof that genetics do not matter. I was not born out of the womb socially charismatic. When I first started, there was no one believing in me. Ermin and I'm in cold sweat and air-conditioned rooms. Believe you can do something. Answer me this one question. Does it feel amazing or inspiring to feel powerless? Yes or no? No. It feels like crap. The only person they have actually needed this whole entire time is just you. Once you understand that, you can actually change your life. The actual step is say to yourself every single day, I will give my 100%. 3. The approach manifesto. This means that you actually need to go out there and approach girls to get good at speaking to girls. This is a complete co-approach of a complete stranger that you don't even know or have any relation to. If you actually speak to a person in public who have no relation to, that in my opinion is one of the hardest things in the whole entire world. If you get good at that one thing, you get good at speaking to girls. Perhaps you have some limiting beliefs. Well, I don't have time to co-approach. Oh well, I do not know how to co-approach. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect and you're not perfect. I came from such bad genetics and I was still approaching the coastal dripping down when I was asking to go to the bathroom. So if I can do it, you can do it as well. If you're wondering how to co-approach, it's as simple as this. Walk out to the girl and speak to her. what you say is less important than going up to go and saying something. Oh, but why? She said this is something bad. Think about it. If you genuinely give 100%, you're a good person. You didn't invade her privacy or whatsoever. And you chose to give and not receive. What she didn't say? What's the worst thing that can happen? Oh, I have a boyfriend. Oh well, okay, have a nice day, boo, take care. Bro, when I first started coaching, I stood in the exact same shopping mall for 3 whole hours, cold dripping down my back, and I can't even say a single word without umming and ahming. All I got off my mouth was, hey, where's the nearest bathroom? If you walked up to the person and you didn't say anything, that's not an approach. You need to at least say good morning. Or at least say a word. The actionable step. Every single day. Code push 3 goes. Just say this. Good morning. 4. Act and reflect. This means that every action that you do, you speak to the girl. You should come back home, take a journal and reflect whether it was good or bad. Improvement is the key towards exponential growth in any domain of life. Perhaps you have some limiting beliefs. Well, it's so tiring. But why should I improve anyway? You can choose not to improve, but you remain exactly in the same state of life which you are right now. It's the same with social anxiety. The only way you're gonna get out of it is by doing things you cannot really do. So if you can speak to that girl, isn't your social anxiety just decreasing over and over again? It's way better for you overall. Every single day, do things you cannot already do. Make it harder if you want to improve in it. The actionable step. Every single action you take with a goal. When you go back home, reflect, was that good or was that bad and what could be improved. The thing is, I know you perhaps feel kind of frustrated about changing your life right now, so I hope my story can really help you out. In March 2022, I was crying and overthinking in my bed, tossing and turning, wondering if I would even survive the next day, and thinking about ending my existence because I was so socially anxious. But after 3 years of the right information and hard work, I get any goal I want, and most importantly, be free of the pain and the suffering of social anxiety. I'm sure you had not of feelings of social anxiety that you have been feeling for years of your life, because you know there's so much more towards your potential. That's why you're special for watching this video. This video is what God has translated towards you to destroy the social anxiety which you have been feeling for years of your life. Like, do you seriously want to remain in the bad states of reality for your whole entire life? Absolutely not. And there is hope to change with the simple mindset shift. Imagine the day which you can speak the language you want. And actually, most importantly, feel proud of yourself because you destroyed your social anxiety. Because we can do it. We've been lied to for generations saying that social anxiety is just impossible to overcome. But actually, it is. It's just how much you actually want it. And I know you can do it because I 100% complete trust in you. If you're serious in destroying your social anxiety, I have 2 limited spots for one-on-one coaching. If you want to finally get the goals you want, click the link in the description below so I can send you the application form to book a call with me.